another vlog. I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks. Today is Saturday, October 12th, and I'm actually headed to a photo shoot, the Pacific Northwest Pretty Plus. Justine K will be there, and I'm going to meet some other girls, Wit and Whimsy from Instagram, J Bay from Instagram. So I'm super excited to meet these ladies and, you know, share in a photo shoot. I was supposed to go to one a few months ago, probably 6 months ago, maybe longer, and I chickened out. I just feel like I'm not as cool as these girls and as pretty as them, and like, you know, it's a self-confidence thing. They're all just so much more fashionable and stylish than I am. I'm just, you know, a simple girl. But I'm excited. I'm nervous as heck. There's a very loud car in front of me. Yeah, I'm super nervous, but it should be really fun. So I'll try to vlog some, but I don't know, like, if everybody else is vlogging, and I don't want to, like, impede on anybody. It doesn't matter. So what's been going on? Work has been kind of insane. My boss was gone for a couple days, so I had been working 10, 12-hour days, kind of covering for him, and then we had another guy get sick, and the guy that was on light duty has to have back surgery, so I don't know what's going on. Like, there's so much going on. It's just a cluster. And then I leave in 2 weeks for vacation, or is it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? 3 weeks. I leave in like 3 weeks. Hold on. 19 days. I leave in 19 days. Woo! I'm getting super nervous about the trip. It's 6,000 miles. It's 17 days. I'll do a whole video on like the planning and stuff, but and the car, oh gosh. So I don't know if I told you guys, but when we went to the Funko factory, the oil light came on, and I was like, well, that's kind of weird. I just had the car checked like 2 weeks ago just to make sure that everything was good. I had like a pre-road trip check, and the oil light came on, and I was like, that's super weird. So we pulled over to a gas station, and I checked the oil, and there was nothing on the dipstick, and I was like, oh crap. And so I bought 2 quarts of oil, and I put those in, and it filled it up. But why should I have put 2 quarts of oil in? I should not have. I wasn't due for an oil change or anything. I'm due for an oil change now, which I'm gonna go get next week, but it was super weird. And when I had my road trip check, the guy did tell me I was a quart low, and I thought he put it in. Excuse me. And maybe he didn't, but still I shouldn't have been 2 quarts low. So that was a little concerning, but I've checked it a couple more times since then, and it's been fine. And like I said, I'll go for an oil change next week, and there's no puddles anywhere. It's so weird. And then yesterday, while I was driving, I changed lanes, and all of a sudden there was like 3 alerts. It was hill start assist unavailable or malfunctioning, the ABS system was malfunctioning, and the dynamic driving system was malfunctioning. And I was like, oh no! So I like stopped at a stoplight, and it had just turned red, so I turned the car off, and I turned it back on, and it went off. And then I went to the store, and as I was pulling out of the store, it did it again. And so I called Roger, and I was like, what do you think this is? Like, do you think it's anything to be concerned about? And he's like, well, the temperature change and stuff could be messing with some of the sensors, because it's been like freezing in the morning, like 32, 33, and then in the afternoon, like yesterday, it was 70 degrees. And so my car's not super used to that, and so maybe that's what it is, because I've been driving today. I've stopped twice on the way up here, and nothing, it hasn't came back on. So hopefully it's fine. Crossing fingers, crossing toes. I have roadside assistance on my insurance, so it's not like we're gonna be screwed or anything if something does happen, but like, it's still a fear. And yeah, it's just, I'm a little stressed. I'm a little stressed about the trip and everything to go along with that, but anyway, I just wanted to get on here and like say hey and, you know, check in with you guys, because nothing's really been going on in my life. I had a friend over last night. We had some drinks and just hung out and talked. Like, I'm a big, like, talker. You guys know this because you watch hour-long videos of just me talking. But I like to get to know people, and I like to get into deep conversations with people. And last night it was super fun because I would play a song for him that was like special to me, and then we would talk about it, and then he would play a song, and then we would talk about it, and it was really, really cool. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I will see you in the next clip. I'm gonna vlog you vlogging. Okay.
We're down in Tacoma on the beautiful waterfront here, and we just took a really cute photo. I'm sure by the time that you see this vlog, you would have already seen the photo.
Yeah.
So
same for my channel. This is Whitney.
Hi.
And Danielle.
Hi.
You guys know Justine. Her cousin Erica, who took the pictures. Thank you, Erica. And Jay's left already.
I'm excited to see it. Okay.
And a very loud train in the background.
I know, right? We have the same camera, except I didn't bring my beam camera.
Yeah. Now I have to drive to Centralia. Yay. What's funny?
Look, dark, lighter, the lighter.
Yeah.
Why are you taking pictures or recording?
Because I can. What are we doing today?
We're doing Landon's birthday party.
Where are we at?
Quesadilla Factory.
How old is Landon?
6.
And how old are you? Oh my gosh. Your birthday was a couple weeks ago, huh?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Landon and everybody else.
Yeah.
And watching
Some weird game.
like a robot world that's inside of.
So it's Quesadilla Factory is basically an arcade, and they serve quesadillas and sandwiches, or not sandwiches, burritos and tater tots. So, but they've got like a huge arcade over there for you know, the people. It should be fun, but Landon's not here yet, and they have 2 minutes. Hello, my loves. Sorry. Today is Saturday, October 19th. Got about 2 weeks until I leave for vacation. We're actually at 12 days. Not counting or anything. This week has just been super busy with work. We're short a couple guys. Not like short, but like one of them's on light duty still, and one of them took a couple days off, and so I've been working extra. I've been going in at 7 instead of 8, and then staying until at least 5, if not 6 some nights. So, you know, and I'm also like kind of getting things done like ahead of time, so that the person that's sitting at my desk while I'm gone, you know, doesn't have too terribly much to do. Yeah, so I am heading to hang out with Brittany today. We're gonna go to like a holiday bazaar, so that should be kind of fun. I've had like some emotional stuff go on this week that I kind of want to talk about. I've been in this like on and off again relationship with someone for quite a while, and it's not Roger, so let's not go there. But what happens is we'll be fine for a little while and things will be, you know, good, and then one of us will get tweaked about something. So like if I hung out with a friend, he would get pissed off, and or I would get mad because I felt like he wasn't making time for me, and like we have this cycle that we go through, and it's awful. It's a terrible toxic cycle of being good and then fighting and then blocking each other and then, you know, getting a hold of each other again. And it just is so mentally and emotionally exhausting, and I just can't do it anymore. It's just too much. And you know, when I try to have pretty open communication. I'm a talker. I want to talk through things. And when I'm trying to explain my point of view, he just can't see it. He can't see beyond his own stuff. It's like he's in this bubble, and everything in his bubble is good, and it's fine for him. And he feels hurt. And so he feels like he can tell me that he's hurt and what I've done, but when I say it to him, like what he's done to me and how I feel hurt, it turns into this, well, no, you're wrong, that didn't happen, or that's not how I see it, or it's coming across this way. And so I try to explain, well, I'm not meaning it to come across this way, this is what I'm meaning, and he'll still just like tell me that I'm wrong and that's not correct, and how I'm feeling isn't valid. He basically just doesn't validate how I'm feeling about things, and it's really hurtful, and it's hard to get past. And he'll say things like, no one's ever gonna love you like I love you, and no one's ever gonna love you as much as I do, no one's gonna put up with your shit like I do. And it's all manipulation to make me feel like I'm in the wrong all the time, and it's hurtful, and it's not true. And I'm finally gotten to the point where I'm strong enough emotionally to be like, no, I'm not gonna put up with this anymore. Sorry, it's raining, but it's like this like really weird rain where, you know, the wipers don't like it. Anyway, and so I've gotten to this point where I cannot put up with it anymore, and I cannot allow it to happen to me. And so I had to completely block him, and just, he called it running away, because I told him, I said, I don't want to do this with you anymore. I don't want to do this back and forth. This isn't healthy for us. You know, it's a toxic cycle, and if you can't see the cycle, then you're too far into it. And he went off, and he just, again, basically told me I was wrong and that my feelings weren't correct, and no one's gonna put up with me and all this shit. And it just, I guess I'm telling you guys this because if you're in it, you may not recognize it as like manipulation, or, you know, it's a way of keeping leverage on someone. It's a way of keeping me in his life because he makes me think that I can't do any better, or that I can't find someone that's gonna love me. And it's wrong. It's terrible to do that to someone. And I'm not the kind of person to like say stuff like that back, or say like mean things. When I was growing up, my mom, we didn't realize at the time, but she had bipolar and severe depression. And so what she would do is she would scream and yell at me and say really mean things, and then come back, you know, 20 minutes, half an hour later, and apologize, tell me how much she loved me, and that she was sorry. And once we got her on medication, she could see those behaviors in herself. And for him, he can't see that. He can't see that he's being abusive and manipulative and just plain out mean. And I can't put up with it any longer. And Brittany is such a saint because she's been with me through this entire thing. She's been my emotional support through the whole thing, and just like every time that I would get back together with him and be like, no, it's different this time. He's changed. He's done this and he's done this, and you know, we're talking like this, and you know, he said something different this time, and it's different this time. She'd be like, okay, but I'm on high alert. I support you, and I want you to be happy. But then she'd have to pick me up off the ground. And I can't thank her enough for that. And, you know, my friend Will has also been super supportive through all of this. And it's really hard because I do love and care about him so much. But I can't allow myself to be in a situation like that because it's not healthy. It's not good for either one of us to be going back and forth all the time. And he's 10,000% emotionally invested in me, and I just can't. It's raining and now I need sunglasses. Fun. But, so I guess, again, I'm just sharing this with you guys because you guys know that I share almost all of my life with you. There are certain things that I hold back on, and I hadn't talked about this in a while because, you know, my dating life is a little bit personal, and I kind of like to keep it on the down low because I got bit in the ass when I shared my relationship before. So, you know, yeah. So going forward for me is I'm gonna really keep working on myself, and hopefully I'll find someone that cherishes me the way I am and loves me for who I am and not what I can do for them, and puts up with my bullshit and doesn't guilt me into loving them, because that's what it felt like, that I was being guilted into being with someone. And I think that's why I wasn't like 100% emotionally invested in it, is because I recognized the cycle, and I was gun shy because this person had hurt me before. They had, you know, done some kind of shitty things, and I'm not gonna put them on blast and, you know, expose that kind of stuff, but, you know, you need to recognize when you're in an abusive relationship, emotionally or physically, and you need to care about yourself enough to get yourself out of it. And I'm finally strong enough to recognize that, and I hope that by sharing my situation that you might recognize it and realize you're stronger than you think you are, and that you can get out of it too. So I'm gonna drive and stop crying, and I will talk to you guys soon.
It's recording.
Now look at the thing. See how it says RAC on it?
Yeah. Hey guys!
What?
This is Chrissy's channel. We're doing this Halloween sing-along after the gingerbread house. It's probably going to be really dark. You won't see anything because it's supposed to be like that.
Okay, I'll show you what it looks like.
Oh, no. That's supposed to be secret.
See how dark it is? Okay.
Yeah, that's how dark it really is. But it'll get darker because the door will be shut.
The door will be shut.
We can do it right now, but...
Like right now, but...
I'll do it if you guys want to.
Okay, Lynn, shut off the video, and then you...
Okay, let me twist this.
Twist it how? Okay, don't push the house too much, bud. It's falling over. Oh no! We lost the wall!
I'm gonna put a ghost. That layer. Wow, those candies are tasty.
You're doing so good, Leo.
Ooh. Are you okay today?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay today?
Well, kind of, because you seem kind of sad.
Oh, I know I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry I seem sad. I'm having fun with you guys.
Pal, black one on your chair.
Oh.
Let me see, Leo. Whoa. It's a lot of orange. You just making a pile of orange? Is it spider web?
Yeah.
Orange spider web?
Yeah, my bats. I'm making the surface.
Good job. And it's following the lines, doing such a good job.
I'm not. Can I help?
Yeah, of course.
Can I try these?
Sure.
How do you eat these?
I don't know. Well, that lasted for a little bit.
Let's eat it!
No.
Oh, yeah, I missed that.
Okay, stop, Leo. Did you have fun though, Land?
Yeah.
While it lasted, how about you?
These? I'm gonna shove the whole.
Now it's just a pile. Good morning, loves. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd of October. I'm heading to work, Avi. Just kind of wanted to, I didn't vlog too much this weekend. I hung out with Brittany on Saturday. I didn't take my camera out when we were out. And then I went to my sister's on Sunday to carve pumpkins. I didn't take my camera out for that, but the boys did get my camera out later on. So I don't know. As of right now, it's all still on the camera. I haven't looked at any of it, so I don't know what there is. I don't know what you guys have seen so far. But we carved pumpkins. I helped Leo with his. We did he loves The Incredibles, so we did The Incredibles logo. And then I got them this chocolate cookie house, like a haunted house thing. It's kind of like a gingerbread house. I got that at Trader Joe's on Saturday, and we did that, and Landon, Leo, and I put that together, and it collapsed, which I'm sure you saw. I think I got the collapse, and I think I got a little bit of us building it. It stood for a little bit, but Leo had put so much frosting on one side that it just couldn't stand up anymore. So it fell down. But while we were doing it, Landon was decorating the roof on his side, and he goes, "Aunt Christy, are you okay?" I go, "Yeah, why? What's going on?" He goes, "You just seem really sad." And I was like, oh my gosh, no! I may have caught that on camera. So if I did, I'll put it in here. But I felt like such a jerk that he thought I was sad. And I've been thinking about it ever since. I'm just like, I never want them to think that I'm sad. I never want them to think that I'm upset when I'm with them. And so I was like, I was upset with myself that he thought I was sad. And I didn't think I had been, but I hadn't been talking very much, and it's just a thing, and it made me so upset. I was like, no, I'm sorry. I don't mean for you to think I'm sad. Kids, they're amazing. But I am I wasn't sad when I was there, but I am sort of stressed out and sort of going through a couple things. But I feel like I'm in a good mood overall. But maybe when I was there, I just wasn't my full self. So I'll have to be better about that. But this week is going to be a lot of trip prep. I did not go get my oil change like I needed to last week, so I need to go do that. I have like a whole list of things. Like, I have a list of videos I want to get done. I'm scheduled out for this week and next week, but for the 2 weeks that I'm like gone, I don't have anything yet. So I need to film, edit, upload, schedule, and like, I need to like go get the oil changed. I need to get new wipers on the car. I have a party to go to on Saturday, so I need to get food for that. And, you know, it's just a lot of prep. Today, we are 9 days until we leave. We leave on October 31st. I don't think I've told you guys that. I also plan on making a whole video about, like, the plan for the trip, you know, what's been going on, what I'm doing, stuff like that. So, there's just a lot. But I am, like, so excited to meet my friends and have this adventure with Brittany. I just think, like, it's gonna be so much fun and so out of both of our comfort zones that it's just, yeah, it's a lot. So Saturday, one of, if you guys remember, gosh, I don't remember, the vlog that I did when I was gonna do the baby shower for my friend, or when I did the baby shower for my friend, when we went shopping, we took my little friend Brittany, my shorter friend Brittany. Her and her husband are moving to Kentucky, so we're having kind of a going away Halloween party for them on Saturday, just so all of us can get together and like play games and say goodbye. I've known Brittany since, gosh, I think the early 90s. Her and my sister, I don't remember if they were friends in middle school or just high school, but it's been about 20 years that I've known this girl. It's been over 20 years. It's probably been 25. And so, you know, I'm gonna miss her. I don't see her very often, but she is always a shining light. She's so funny, and she's kind of blonde, and so some of the things she says and does just crack us all up, and we have, you know, inside jokes. When she was younger, her and I didn't, like, I was not a very, like, nice person. I kind of one of those people that, like, I tease you when I like you, and I've changed that. I mean, I still do that a little bit, but I've changed that some. But I was kind of mean to her. One time we were at the school playing, and I was pushing them on the tire swing, and she fell off, and I laughed hysterically, and she got so mad that she walked back to our house instead of, like, got in the car with us. And then another time we went swimming at her apartments, and I was driving everybody back in my mom's minivan, and we decided to do a Chinese fire drill. And so we're like, yeah, when we stop at the stop sign, Chinese fire drill, everybody get out, run around, and get back in. Well, Brittany was the only one that got out, so we drove off. She was so pissed at us. But it was like, it was funny at the time, and like, I've apologized to her so many times for that, but she's like, that's just you, it's fine, like, I still love you. So she's just such a good person. She just passed her, I think her LPN, or, yeah, licensed practical nurse. She just passed all that, so she's gonna be a nurse, and she's been fighting to be a nurse for a long time, because you have to have really good grades, and you have to get into the right, you know, programs and stuff. And I'm just so proud of her for pushing through all that. And she had some family problems, but, you know, she's come out on top, and she's amazing. So I'm gonna miss little Brittany. I don't want to call my Brittany Big Brittany. What did we decide? Super Brittany or something? Anyway, I'm at work. I will fill you guys in on what's going on. Hopefully this vlog will be out while I'm on vacation. And yeah,